What up? What up? More Trappin podcast. Tuesday, we back.
Surely, we did it again.
Let's get on the IG. Get them in here. What's up to everybody in here, man? Hit the thumbs up when you come in.
Oh, yeah, I see.
The like button. Hold on, let me get on IG. Pull some people over here.
Hopefully, everybody had some good, successful days out there today.
Yeah, it's been slowing down It's been slowing down. Like you say, you better be diversifying.
You're not lying. You're definitely
Yeah,
not lying.
yeah. Yeah, I've been out today. Murph, what up? What up? Man, I've been out cleaning leaves today, man. I'll say got me a little tired, man. I ain't did a cleanup I think we ain't did cleanup since the spring, so
Oh,
got me a little bit out today, Smurf, man. Glad you back in the building though.
yeah, I see. What up, Smurf?
All right, everybody, man. Everybody over in IG. I'm about to put the link for the I'm about to put the link right now for y'all to come over to the YouTube channel. Well, I'm dropping it down here right now. What up? What up, boots on the ground? I'm about to drop the link, man, right now to come over to YouTube. Hold on 1 second. There you go.
Hey, what up, y'all?
Yep, that's the link right there, man. Y'all come on over to YouTube, man. I dropped the link. Come on over
I'm
to the
trying to put
YouTube
the.
channel.
Hey, what
Hey,
up,
Smurf,
Prestige?
right? Dusty as hell. Yes, I was dusty today. What up, Batiste? I hope I'm saying that wrong, but what up, Razor?
I'm trying to type it in what I'm on tonight.
Hey,
I'm
y'all
in
come over to
10
the I got the link right there. If y'all scroll up a little bit, come on over to that link and come on over to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we're on the Mo Trappin podcast right now, just behind the scenes. But we live
What
right
up,
now. That's what I'm on.
what up, Derek? Derek always
Yeah,
in her supporting
sure.
every week, man. What up with you? What up,
Everybody, let me
James?
see
You
here.
still doing overgrown shrubs and everything. Hey, I said money, man. You out here
Oh,
getting it.
there. Oh, you ain't lying. Let me get on these comments.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
let
he
that
out
IG
here
stay
getting it.
up.
I'm telling you, you got all that going on. Cat Spring Lawn, what up? Hey, man, that Chris is all right. I'm gonna get some videos up of that Chris, man. That Chris has been nice, cat. What up,
Yeah,
Cobb?
yeah.
What up, Cobb?
Oh,
You and the
man.
wife? What up with you?
What's
What up, Miss Tate?
Miss Tate. Okay. Big Mac. I see you,
What up,
Mac.
Mac? I got you, Mac. We gonna
On
link up.
Friday.
Miss Cobb, man. I can, yeah. I'm excited. When you say something like that, I'll be excited because
That's
I'm like
what's
really
up.
a nerd, man. On the low, they just don't know.
It's definitely
So
what's up.
yeah, I'm a nerd on the low. Everybody who over here everybody who's on IG, come over to the YouTube channel. I put the link in the comments. You might have to scroll up a little bit,
Let me see here.
but you'll see it.
Let me see.
Hold on, I'll drop it
Oh,
one more
yeah.
time. I'll drop it one more time real quick and then do about one more
Check,
minute and we're gonna get
check
everything
down.
cracking.
Oh, it ain't no that leaf cleaned up, bro. It'll take the wind out of you out there for real. I'm telling you,
Hey,
especially depending on how dusty it is, man. If that stuff is
I've
real
been fighting
bone dry,
sleep. I'm fighting sleep right now from the leaves.
then I already know.
Man,
Especially
I'm
you gotta
telling you.
pull them. I work every muscle in your body sometimes. Mess with them leaves.
What up? What up, Lawn Father? I see the picture with the wife too. What up, Lawn Father? What up, wifey?
I appreciate y'all
Hope
tapping
everything
in, but
good, man.
I'm finna go on and lock
All right,
into the
all right.
show, y'all. Y'all come
I'm
on
about,
over to
yeah,
Boneyard
I'm about
Lawn.
to drop
Y'all
out
come
right
on
now
over.
on the IG. So hope everybody come over.
Let me see my waves.
All
Let
right,
me get
all
on
right,
and get
all
up
right.
off here.
Attack with Mac about to hit 50 episode milestone. That's what's up, man. Y'all go check out Mac, man.
Show live
That's
good this
what's
Mac.
up.
I see you. Show live.
50 episodes, man. Salute to you, man. Man, doing content creator stuff, running your business, family, all that, man. I salute you. It take a lot.
Sure do.
What up, boots on the ground? Got my boy boots on. Got them boys boots on the ground radio in here. Well, let's
Oh,
go
for
and
real?
get started,
Okay.
man. We got 5 minutes in. We done pulled everybody over. Got Astonishing here from last week, man. If y'all didn't get to check out last week, go check out Astonishing Landscape. Had him on last week, man. It was an episode. It was a great episode and astonishing. Hey, I told you, no excuse. That's what I left out of there with.
Yeah, you
But
ain't lying.
we back, man. It's a Trappin podcast, episode 13 right now. So
Okay.
uh solo operator. My name Boneyard Lawn Service down here in little town, Paducah, Kentucky, western part of Kentucky. This will actually be the completion of my 5th year, which is a milestone for me, like max milestone with the 50 episodes. This 5th year is a milestone for me, man. And man, 5 years ago, I never planned on touching a mower my whole life. Never thought I'd be touching a mower, and it's funny how life work out. So, but that's what's up
Man,
with
that's
me,
cool.
solo operator. What's up with you, Crawley? Go on
Man,
here,
nothing
drop
much.
it down.
Nothing much, man. Y'all know what it is. John Crawley, one man, one more landscaping out of Nashville, Tennessee. Definitely putting on for my city down here for real. I'm in my 14th, 15th year. I can't just keep on nailing it down. As I have a couple of people that's helping me take the business to the next level, bro. I just like I said, man, I just try to enjoy every day getting up and just getting out here on a good attitude every day and just see how much work I can get done because it's all adding up. It's all adds up.
Man, I caught on to something you said at the end almost. You said you out here 14, 15 years and you got a couple people that's helping you still in the business. And I
Yeah.
tell people, man, we only good as each other. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? We only good as each
Nah,
other because you 14 years in, and I guarantee you this year you learned a lot of stuff this year that you didn't even know the previous 14 years.
sure did. I probably learned more. I ain't gonna say more, but it's up there. It's up there. This is one of the years where I learned the most on what I need to do to actually help take my business to the next level with me working smarter and not so much harder. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah, nah. Listen, let me tell you something. That working smarter and not working harder. They go back to these leaves we was talking about today. Everybody been out here leaf season. A couple years ago, I wasn't too smart with leaves.
yeah,
So yesterday, let me tell you, man, I'm riding and I see a dude that we started mowing about the same time, and I was riding, man. I was on the phone. I stopped. I backed up. I seen about 7, 8 leaves getting. I seen bags that was getting bagged up. And I backed up. I said, bro, you still bagging leaves? I said, man, you better figure out something, dog. I said, you about to be out here all day. You gonna be beat. And I know
yeah.
you about to be overworked and underpaid because I could see it in his face when I said it. Hey, when I said it, I could see it in his face. I said, bro, quit bagging all them leaves. Like I just said, man, go get you some cardboard, get your tarp, get you some cardboard, put it up on the side of the trailers, and just blow it in, man, and hold what you can hold. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be better than bagging them leaves. You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
ain't lying. You definitely ain't lying about that. It's like the other day, I'm rushing at the house because I had a nice size leaf job to do out in one of my in Brentwood, Tennessee, in
Uh-huh.
Brentwood, Nashville area. Man, I got to running out the house, left all my big old tarps in the shed. Every time I do that, I refuse to just end up buying another tarp, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I didn't think it was gonna be that many. The pile was gonna be that big because I had to remove the leaves because I just aerated seeded the lawn within a month. So I
You
was like,
had to
I
get them
can't.
off.
I had to get them up, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't mulch them on that lawn, and then they
Uh-huh.
live in a nice subdivision with an HOA. They not with all them leaves in the middle of the street. You right there running over, mulching them up, bro. They ain't with none of that stuff. It's
Yeah.
like rules of engagement depending on where you at doing work. So I
Yeah.
literally had to bag them things up, bro. It took me like 10, 11 big industrial bags full. And I was so hot at myself. I said, man, I could have been out here probably an hour less if I
Yeah.
would just had my tarp. It would just wrap them up and just pull them to the trailer. And it would have
Man,
been an easier clean up.
I'm gonna tell you something I learned this week, man. I didn't know that it was levels to the tarp.
Yeah.
So, I'm ignorant to this, but I didn't know. I've always just went to Harbor Freight, grab my tarps.
Yeah.
So when you go to Harbor Freight, they either got silver, blue, and green, I believe. You
Uh-huh.
might catch a couple blacks here and there, I think. But I found out that it's a brown tarp, and the brown tarp is actually the strongest tarp. So
Mm-hmm.
when you look at the tarps, it's got a thing on there that shows each color with each level of the tarps, the strength.
Yeah.
I didn't know that to this week. So
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, so you learn something new every day. So if
You
y'all
sure
out
do.
checking out tarps, when y'all start grabbing y'all tarps, because we in that time of the year, start looking at the tarps and looking at the color or the levels of the tarps. And then, I mean, some of y'all might already knew this. This is something I didn't know. It's brand new to me. So even with that, that's working more smarter, not harder. Because when
That
I
is
get those
correct.
blue ones, man, they rip up. You know what I'm
Them
saying?
blue
After a
ones ain't
while,
worth
I get about
pouring.
3, 4 good uses out of it. Sticks get to poking through them. But with that brown one, I put it down this week, and I was cutting limbs. Man, the limbs and stuff wasn't poking through it like it would do with those
Them
blue and
blue.
silver type tarps I would get.
Yep.
So
Yeah, the black ones are pretty much stronger. I just
yeah, the
always
black
knew
ones are strong too.
don't get the blue ones. Just don't get the blue ones if you can, man, unless you have no choice. Just get a different color other than the blue ones. I always do that. But sometimes you don't need a big tarp for all that stuff. You just need a quick simple one. And
Need
it's
you,
easy to
yeah,
go on and grab one of them blue ones. But hey man, you just gotta spend a little extra
yeah,
money, man, or just get a
yeah,
different color and you will figure it out later on that you made the best choice.
yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah, man. Because like I say, I didn't know, and that's why I say we only good as each other. So
Just
you'll
like
be out
that.
here, and you might have actually been in the field seeing somebody with a brown tarp all the time, and you just thinking, oh, it's just a tarp. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just didn't know. Paul Dean said brown, brown.
Brown, brown, yeah, definitely.
So man, let me get into some things too with this news, man. I got a real interesting uh take today, and this is something I always talk about. So it's talking about how the next generation of lawn care workers. And so I believe this is something we all think about, we all talk about, and we always talk about basically we the last ones left. You know what I'm saying? The people that's in the game right now. And so what this is talking about how the game is about to change, and it's almost about to be like a lost art out here with what we doing. And I always say this is no different from any other trade. I always call lawn maintenance a trade. So, but the funny thing is, you won't find lawn maintenance in a trade school though. Like you'll find like your electricians, your
Carpentry,
carpentry, your pipe fitting,
yep.
your welding. You won't find the lawn maintenance in there. But what's funny is we can make almost the same money as those same industries. You know what I'm saying?
If not more, depending on how
If
you have it structured.
if not more, depending on how you got it structured. So, and it's talking about her, promoting sustainability and environmental stewardship, and it's showing basically like all around work, the year round stuff that we talking about now, to where we getting into the fall cleanups. You got people that's I know a lot of guys, man, when it come to this time, boy, I see them dump trailers and they full of limbs and they full of tree just as soon as I see them trucks, I'm like, he done went out and made some money today. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely,
When
definitely.
you
Cause
see
like
them
this the
limbs and
time.
stuff hanging out, you know what
Yeah,
time
this
it
the
is.
time. This the time when all them leaves start falling off for you to trim them low hanging limbs on trees. You
And
want
get
to
them
trim
out.
back all the small shrubs. Prune them back. This is the time of the year. It's crep myrtle time right now. Where it's almost time to prune back all them crep myrtles. And
Yep.
that
Yep.
alone, and you got a row of those. That alone to fill up a trailer real quick. And then also you got to diversifying the gutter clean. A lot of people finna transition into cleaning gutters. That's a lot of
Yeah,
leaves done dumped
right.
in them gutters, and they don't want them gutters to start freezing with all that debris in there because that'll hold up water. And if you
Yeah.
know if it's ice in them gutters, they will fall down.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah. I
coming
seen.
down.
Yeah. I seen you today on some rooftops, man. And
Definitely,
even when I was watching the videos, I'm like, I hope you be careful through the screen.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, when you be on the rooftops doing them gutters, man,
One slip.
hey. It's
That'd be
nerve
always
wracking
my
if you're on
that's my
YouTube.
biggest fear. Because if I slip and come down, the whole gutter's coming down with me because you
Yeah,
grab it, try to at least slow you down.
listen, I got some
For real.
people that won't touch gutters because they scared of heights.
Yeah.
So they like, man, I
I
won't
won't
do
go
no
above.
gutter. So if I got any gutter jobs, I send them your way.
Man, it can't be no more than 2 stories, bro. I can't do it more than 2 stories because, bro, it gets so bad with me sometimes, bro. My legs will start shaking on the ladder. Like,
Yeah,
I'll be up there looking down and then my legs will start shaking. And I'll be like, oh, man, let me
no,
get
when you
myself
shaking,
together.
it's time to come on
And
down.
yeah, and then I
Time
go
to come
and
on
come
down.
on.
Yeah, it's time to come on down.
I said, nah, I don't like this right here. I'll be up on a crazy angle trying to trim a bush, and my legs will get to shaking. I'll be like, I'm gonna have to charge accordingly for this because my legs is letting me know this is too much for me.
Man,
For
let
real.
me tell you, on this article, it say something to us talking about, clear paths, professional growth, and compensation. And I just did a video with how everybody talks about don't be the $25 guy, but nobody really goes into detail of how do you get the numbers on what guy I need to be then if I'm not supposed to be the $25 guy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so this is something I had to learn, which is you basically got to learn each area that you're trying to service.
yep,
So you might got a north side of town. The north side of town might be $75 going rate. You might get to the south side of town. The south side might be 45. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? You might be out on your west end. Your west end is all $100 yards. This is something that you need to find out and you need to learn because if you don't know them numbers, man, you're gonna be out here getting overworked and underpaid.
yep,
You're gonna have a couple people that might take you on because you're the cheap guy. Man, I found out just in my experience in these 5 years that people don't mind paying as long as they feel like they getting the value and what it's worth. They don't mind paying you if you say you want $100. Some people don't mind paying it just long as okay, I feel like I got $100 worth of work. You know what I'm saying?
yep, yeah. That's true. That's true. But like I say, man, I got a different perspective on that because I actually got in the game being a $25 person. Like
No,
I
listen, me
came up
too.
$30 person, bro, and I took everybody's clientele, bro, because like I was cold. I was just as nice as the big companies. But it comes a time when you're looking at your numbers, they really not
Mm,
adding up for how much work you putting in. And then, but I would rather be in that situation and be overworked and underpaid because then when you adjust your prices, bro, like it's gonna immediately make sense to you then.
yeah,
Immediately
yeah.
it's gonna
I
make
see what
sense.
you're saying.
And then you go get rid of the ones that's really getting over on you. They go weed themselves out. And the ones that really appreciate you working there hard, they just gonna go on and ease over every price
Yeah,
increase. They
they
ain't
gonna stay
going
with you.
nowhere. They gonna stay with you.
Yeah, I see what you said, Paul Dean. That's a starting point, and you're
It
right.
is.
That is a starting point. That's a but a
Yeah.
starting point. Another thing I found that was real interesting in this article is it says collaborations with educational institutions, local vendors, and clients, and your social media. So I mean, a lot of people they still don't like showing their businesses, still don't like showing what they got going on through these phones, your social media, and you just got to be ready to change with the times now, and
That's
just
what it
change is it's gonna happen. So, and actually, if you do it right, you can take advantage with the social media, and if you do it right, you can get a whole different clientele that that really couldn't see you at first. You know what I'm saying?
that is
So
correct.
yeah, like say if you're in the right Facebook, I ain't even on Facebook, but say like if you're in the right Facebook group you man, you get in the right Facebook group. I know people it's like in Facebook group just with their church members, and they don't even have to go outside their church members, and they get a
Yeah,
whole clientele of just people to go service. I mean, go serve the Lord every Sunday like them. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yeah,
their clientele is straight church members. And
yeah.
I asked, and if you ask them, they known in church, but they also tell you, man, we got our Facebook, and the people on Facebook they see me doing other jobs, and when they see it instantly I get a message. Hey man, I see the work you doing. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you come by, give me an estimate? And then after that, it's just spreading like wildfire. But you got to be
Yeah.
doing good work. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you definitely have to be doing good work, but like you just got to go through the weeds and that stuff. Like that social media, the vibe that comes in from the social media is a little bit differently than a word of mouth. like somebody that you actually doing business with right now referred you that customer. Because
Uh-huh.
I had it's like a 50, it's like a 60-40, bro. Like there's like 60% of the people that then came in on social media, I feel like they want something for nothing. That's at
Yeah.
least my
No.
perspective. You know what I'm saying?
No.
From the vibe
Listen.
that I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? It's like then, but them 40%, they'll be like, okay, I see what you're doing. Like I know you cold and I'm going to pay your worth.
Yeah.
But with the local people that already in with you, they already talking about your prices. Look, he charged me this for this for that. So
Uh-huh.
when I knowing that the new clients go ask for those services, I already got in the back of my head. They've already kind of got a discussion about my price range. But the social media, it ain't no discussion like it really. They just taking a chance on what they see, and people have to find out that like I've been in the game for a little while. I'm gonna get what I'm supposed to get. So,
Yeah. I'm
so
gonna tell you, it's
it'd
kind
be
of
a
like what
different
you said
vibe.
too. That's
It's
kind of like what
different.
you said too with the social media. I noticed that too. Like,
Different,
man,
man.
a lot of them, they like, I don't know, they just see the work. And it's kind of like some of these restaurants or something, when they see it on Facebook or stuff, they like, ooh, let me try it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And now when you sign up, you signing up for a service.
yeah.
I'm trying
So
to get you, I want
yeah,
to come regular maintenance your yard. I'm trying to make a living. Like, I mean, I hate to say it and how it comes out, but I'm actually, yes, I'm trying to make a living off of you, but I'm actually trying to provide a service to where I'm helping you not get in that yard like you really don't want to. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I
It's
just thought
just
that
it's
was crazy,
different.
man. They're just talking
No,
about the new generation and well, how you think the new generation gonna be as far as Islam? What do you see with like the younger?
but it's different, man, because it's a different age to where like they able to capitalize without having to move. They got them
Yeah,
in the palm of their hand. They able to capitalize. This is the
that cell phone.
information age,
Yeah,
and from what I'm hearing, that the working hard is kind of going out the window. Like
man. Let me
actually
tell you,
getting out there, hard work and carpentry and all of that is like it's almost like a lost art, bro. And I
I
can
know,
see that.
I know
I
some,
can
I know some young teens that's so advanced and so smart right now. They'll mess around and have one of us subcontracting while they sitting at home getting the money.
yeah,
I'm telling you, they so smart with it, man.
yeah, for
Hey,
real.
like they really know. I ain't gonna say they really know how to work smarter and not harder. They just scared of the hard work. They think it's gonna hurt them or something. So
Yeah,
I
and
don't know
also
what it is,
I think
man.
it's a lack of like a people skills too, like
Yeah.
knowing how to engage with people like in person.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
you're right about that.
that's a big lack too because young people don't even know how to really go, ask for me, just order for themselves really in a nice manner. They have a problem with that sometimes. And it's like
Nah,
there was no interactions because everything is by text and the way they
it's
don't
by
have
that
to
text.
interact
It ain't
in person.
social. It ain't really
So it's
socially. It's like internet
yeah, so
socially. So a whole
that's
different
correct. So,
vibe. Yeah.
so they don't know how to, if something's happening, they don't know how to really just voice their opinion. You know what I'm saying? To like
Yeah.
stand up for themselves, like when they kind of out in the world, it's kind of hard. So
Nah, they know how to leave comments, man. So
basically,
yeah. So man, we gonna get on to the next section, man. We got our guest coming on tonight, man. I'm gonna introduce him, man. This guy right here, at the beginning of the season, I would just get messages that was just motivational messages out of nowhere. And I wake up, man, it'd be Monday morning. And Monday morning, I'm talking about, we on our phones early. I know most of us. Monday morning, it'd be 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm seeing something like, man, have a good week. You the best. Stay positive. Stay focused on yourself. Man, just these messages will come every morning. I'm like 100, man. I'm sending them back messages. And after a while, I get to checking out of stuff. I'm like, okay. So then when we go to the expo, we went to Max event. I actually got to get introduced to him, got to talk to him, but it was like a little bit. So then when we got to our event, got to talk to him just a little bit more. But once
hmm
we got the numbers and got to talk after on the scene type thing, I'm like, okay, it's different. Once we got them phone numbers and we got to talking, I said it's totally different. And I don't even think he's been in the game that long, man. But I'm gonna bring him up, man. This is Marcus Tate, man, from Seed Landscaping. What's up with you, Marcus?
What's going on, fellas?
So
man, nothing
man,
much, man.
let me get
Yep.
this together. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Let everybody know what's up.
All right, I'm Marcus Tate, owner and operator of Seeds Landscaping LLC. Gaffney, South Carolina. We're in the upper state of South Carolina, so right at the border of North Carolina. And I actually have only been in the game full time like 2 years. But I've been like doing lawn care since I could, like get on the lawnmower, man. So like,
Yeah.
it's just I just love being outside. So that was like a passion of mine. So just
So you, I don't mean to cut you off. So you've been in business 2 years, but you say you've been doing it for how long? So how long would you say you've been messing with lawnmowers?
probably since I actually started out as a teacher. So I was like an early childhood education teacher. And so I started that back in 2008. And so a couple years after that, I said, hey man, I go to work from 7:30 to 3:30. And I said from like 3:30 to dark, like I can be doing something. Cause I always seen like the older cats, they have a little hustle on the side. So I said, shoot, man, I can get this lawnmower and I can start making a little money. So I started out like that, on and off, cutting grass, on and off, doing things in the summer. And then, as a teacher, you get that summer off. And so I was like, shoot.
Ah, yeah.
So summer,
Okay.
kind of how I learned, just to do the residential, just from
Okay. Oh, that's
work
fine.
in the summer and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I got my experience at.
That's
Okay.
cool right there, man. That's
That's
definitely cool. Cause like you kind of just took the answer my question right out of your mouth, because I know with you being a school teacher, I know in Nashville, I don't believe the school teachers get paid over summertime. When
Now,
that summer break, they don't get paid. So for you to even be thinking about, okay, let me pick up something, let me go on and get in the lawn care during that time, I bet sooner or later, man, it came a point to where, like, okay, within them months right there, you started making some real good money, where it started questioning maybe you shouldn't be going back to teaching anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, because
right,
I know that's how it happened to me. So,
right.
definitely.
Because I work for this organization called Head Start. And so
Ah, okay.
it would
bro. I
do
went to Head Start.
lay us off. Like it would be like you'd be laid off until you start back for the regular school year. And I hated it. Like, you had to like draw unemployment, stuff like that. I said, man, this for the birds, man. Like,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. When you
so
was off in the summer, you was able to get your unemployment and mow, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, work smarter, not
The
harder. Yeah.
harder. Hey,
Yeah.
it's real.
In a way,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so but what you said, Crawley, is true because, like, okay, 2011, me and my wife got married. So, I was
Yeah.
still doing I was cutting grass, working. And it came a point in time, I was like, I need to make a decision. I need to say, hey, which way am I going? Am I going to just continue on with the
Yeah.
school, or am I going to go full time with lawn care? And so that's where that choice became, concrete to me. It's like, hey, I need to go ahead and just hunker down and see what I can do with my business.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But yeah. Well, you just answered my next one. So I was gonna say, so you say in 2 years, so 2 years you've been full time, and
Right.
you just transition from getting out of the education system.
Right. Now I can tell
So
you the
so
real.
go ahead.
I'll tell you the reason. Back 2 years ago, my grandfather, he got like real sick. Like this was the man
Mhm.
that he raised me as like a son. So
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I had started the business. Actually, I licensed the business all that 4 years ago.
Okay.
Part time, still doing a part time thing. And I said, well, I'm gonna just give up teaching, and then now I'm going to spend more time with my pop, focus on my business. Give me some more free time like that. So
Yeah.
that's where the transition came from, and at the same time, knowing that I didn't have a lot of time with my family, that was like the a big choice. Like I needed, I
Yeah.
kind of figured out like making money is great, but like time that you have with your family members, it's crucial,
You
because in
can't
that
buy
2 years,
time,
man,
man. You can buy everything else but
Yeah.
time.
Man,
time,
man.
and in that 2 years, like so I left my job in December, and that January my pop passed, and I'm like, God, like I only had like a month, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, I thought I was gonna have all this time, and I'm like, man, so I kept trucking. I think it was like he gave me the nod, like, go ahead, son, you got this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I ain't looking back since then. So
Man, and you quit in
Man.
the middle of the school year, you know what I'm saying, in
yeah,
December. So yeah, that's crazy, man. 'Cause,
Golly.
that's crazy because my last job that I worked, man, I quit it. I could tell you exactly when I quit it. I quit it December 19th.
yeah.
December 19th, 2019. That was the
Mm-hmm.
last it was 6 days before Christmas. And I just had my mind made up. I said when the spring come around, man, I'm mowing. So
Yes. I
yeah,
feel
no,
you
I had
on
my
that.
mind made up, man. I couldn't take it no more, man. It was that time. So
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Mine, I was kind of like forced into it on my end, but it was okay. But like I was forced in the middle of the winter time when I have not diversified myself yet. That
Mm-hmm.
hurt me so significantly to where I had to go and help out somebody and make $10 an hour doing scrap metal. And that's some hard work right there in that scrap metal industry. So
yeah,
just in talking about diversifying yourself, which I talk about that heavily, what all services do you offer at Seas Landscaping? What all do you have going on? 'Cause I know you do probably fall cleanup. I know you do shrub maintenance and all that good stuff. But what all do you offer?
Right. Well, we do right now. I do residential lawn maintenance.
Okay.
You can say they're like small commercial. I have two daycares that I take care of. They're like,
Okay.
one's in like downtown Spartanburg, like a city 30 minutes from here or whatever, and then the other one's in like Roebuck. It's like 5 minutes from there. So got those two. I do mulch, pine straw, shrubs, cleanups. I
yeah,
do cutbacks, cutting like hedge lines and things back. So
Yeah.
just trying to keep everything rolling. And it's great you asked that question, is because like I got the product. It's like when you first start your business, like you are the product. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
correct.
You are what people see. Your work speaks for you, and you gotta like dial that in. So in my years of not being licensed or whatever, like I was like working on my craft. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now I know I got that product dialed in. You know what I'm saying? So putting the package like putting the product in the package,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
market it, to the world. So it's almost like, in a business, you grow in different stages. And I'm in that growth stage with this second year going
yeah,
into the third year, which I've learned a lot, fellas.
yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
And you got an advantage. I'm telling you, man. This
Oh,
internet,
dude.
man. That internet. I'm telling you, you got to take advantage of the internet. So my
Gotcha.
question to you, man. So with you going off into the 2 years, and I know you fresh still. So are you solo? Have you hired somebody yet? Are you still out there? Are you by yourself?
I'm still solo at the moment.
Okay.
I
All right.
want to look to finding somebody, next year. So we'll see how that goes. So, but I know I'm gonna need to,
Yeah.
because the work is there. Like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When you do a good job, like, I mean, I got people, they want the service because they
Yeah.
see, like, man, golly. And they look at their yard and look at their neighbor's yard, and it's like
Yeah.
night and day. And I mean, they may even have a lawn care guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're like, man, he ain't doing like,
You ain't
like
doing.
this
Yeah.
guy.
That's how it
I
go.
mean,
Yeah.
Hey man, be like it.
yeah, like
Be
Crawley
like it.
say, be applying that pressure,
Yeah.
Impressive, man. It be like it for
I, I'm
real.
I'm on the man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm like I'm still. I don't know if I want to stay solo and just try to grab like 10 more yards because I believe I could take on 10 more no
Yeah.
problem. And then I'm hearing, I want to hire somebody, but like I say, I talk to people that's out here. I got some people they doing good what they work. People who work with them. Some
Mm-hmm.
people they like, man, I got people out here. I got 2 or 3 dudes, but they slowing me down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of on the edge with it to where I don't know, man. I'm gonna just see. Hopefully I get a flood in that comes in spring, gonna try to, man, start locking up neighborhoods actually this winter.
There you go.
I'm sending out a bunch of letters to my clients, and in those letters, I'm gonna offer a couple of incentives if they can bring somebody else on. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good
So
idea. That's a
yeah,
good
so if I
idea.
can get like my clients, if I can get an extra 25% growth off my clients, and then the people who just naturally come in the spring, I could just kind of like cherry pick through them because I'm gonna jump that number up.
Yeah.
But I know for me to jump that number up, I got to be in certain neighborhoods where I can offer it. But I'm also finding that sweet spot too, to where those $55, $60 yards within about 18, 20 minutes, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to catch a lot of those this year.
Yeah.
So, and
From
staying
what I'm,
solo.
it's
Go
tough.
ahead.
It's so
Yeah,
tough,
see,
man.
you in
Because
that
like I
metro
tell you,
though, Crawley.
now I don't care about the metro. Let me tell you, man. When you going through help, trying to
Yeah,
find good help, and you hear
yeah,
every business on the tell you, good help is hard to find. Bro,
Mm.
you gonna have to go through them weeds, man. Like you don't get settled on like your first guy you get is gonna be it.
yeah.
Man, it might
Nah,
be the
yeah, yeah,
fifth, sixth, seventh, the 10th guy you
yeah.
gotta
I
get.
done been through about
So
five.
y'all can jail, and as long as both of y'all are on the same page, you take
It'll
them
work out.
people with you. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But don't get discouraged going out there getting help because, hey man, it's the name of the game. It's hard to find good help. But
No,
if you keep
I need to
going,
hear this.
you gonna find that one
Yeah,
gym out there. That gym is
Me
out
too.
there waiting on you. They waiting
yeah.
on you. But
Okay,
if you
yeah,
don't go through the weeds to get to them, bro, it's like the
yeah,
clients we got. We got
yeah.
bad clients. It's a couple of bad people. We got to go through the
You
good ones.
right. You
Take care of
right.
the bad ones, including the good ones, until we can see, hey, listen, they clogging up space right here. I
Yeah,
need to get
yeah.
them
You
out of
right
there
though.
so I
You
can get
right. You
more
do
of
got
the,
to
you know
look
what
at
I'm
it like
saying?
that.
Bro, you gotta go through them weeds in everything you do in life, and it ain't no getting around it. There
Yeah,
is no getting
yeah.
around it
Nah,
from my perspective on having help. It ain't no
now,
easy process.
now, I ain't gonna lie. I do want some help. I ain't gonna say I don't,
Yeah,
but I think what it is, man. If you come out there, I just want you to work. We run
Right.
across a lot of crybabies, but what you just said, Crawley, helped me out. You got to go
yeah.
through some people. I done been through about five so far.
It might not be enough.
I done been through
I gotta
about
go.
five, and
I got 3 more to go.
man, yeah, you might be right. I might got 3 more to go because it get rough, man. They be out there. Oh man, I'm ready, man. Yeah, hit me in the morning. I'm ready. And then after 3 days, it's man, I know today Wednesday. I'm gonna get up with you Thursday, man. I forgot I had some stuff going on today,
That
and I'm gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? You get that going on. So then after that, you like, oh man, I done lost them. So you know what I'm saying? But I feel what you're saying. So you just rewired me
You just
right
gotta
there.
go.
I'm
You
just
just
gonna
gotta
have to
go
keep
through it.
going through them. But what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna take on more work than I can handle. To
There
where
you
if they
go.
leave, I can still handle this work.
There you go. That's the
So
smart
yeah,
one.
right.
Yeah,
yeah.
don't be like me,
So
because I didn't do that. I kept on taking on more, now I'm overloaded. There it's
yeah,
like, okay, then you come into a problem where like you chasing down your money. Cause like you just worried about getting all the work done. And that's a
yeah.
real hard process with a lot of landscaping companies, lawn maintenance companies, just actually
Mhm.
having a system in place to track down your payments.
Yeah.
So just ask you that, Marcus. How do you track down your payments?
All right. Well, I use well in the beginning it was just under the grill or the door.
Yeah.
Everybody
Hey, that,
mailbox.
that was for the birds too, man. Now I got a CRM. I use Jobber, and
Okay.
Okay.
uh, and when I started using Jobber, I still had to track a few of them down. But then,
Yeah.
like last year, I sent out a letter. Saying, this year that we're going to card on file and on time payments and things of that nature. So it helps. So I don't have everybody card on file, but I
Okay.
probably got about say 50% card on file, which makes a huge difference. Like that's a game changer. So,
Man,
but here I'm looking at even tweaking that even more. Like,
listen,
I know
you
Matt
got
said
to.
he prepay for the week. So I'm like, man, if I can do maybe a monthly prepay or something, I don't know.
Let
I'm
me tell you
just
something.
figuring it out,
Now, let me tell you something. It's crazy you say that. I got a couple people just
Ooh.
hanging on. I moved everybody to card on file almost, but I don't tell them card on file. I just say
Mhm.
whenever whoever signs up, I'm sending you a link. That way I say nothing because see that card on file scare people. So I
Right.
just say I'm sending you the link. And usually, man, when I say I'm sending a link, I get about a 90% return. This I'm signed up, and I get about, like I say, 1 out of 10 that's with some funny stuff. But I had one today. I had a leaf job that I knocked out 2. I said I got another one I'm gonna go knock out. It was like 120. I
Mm-hmm.
texted, I said, hey, I'm headed out there. Oh my goodness. This just killed it for everybody. Everybody's card on file. She told me, I need you to wait till about 2:30 till I get there. I said, listen, I'm still gonna be there at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I'm done, you'll be there in time for me to get paid still. But what it was, she really just didn't want to tell me I'm not gonna be there at 2:30. I'll be there about 3:20. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go get to that job because it gets dark now about 4:50. You
That's
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, if I would have just had a card on file, I could have knocked this job out, got done, and hit the button. You know what I'm saying? And got the money. So now I got to
yeah,
push this job back, and tomorrow it might rain. And we know how it go with leaves. If it
you
rains,
know,
now this job is pushed back some more. The leaves is gonna be worse when I get there.
yeah.
So,
mm,
card on file, man. If you hey, I just ain't gonna say if you can do it soon as you can. It makes sense. Cause like I say, today I could have knocked that job out. And
so
because
could
she wasn't card on file like everybody else, you know
have.
what I'm saying? But so next year I'm just gonna change it up, you know what I'm saying? But you live and you learn, but card on file to me is the way to go, unless you can figure it out. Everybody got a system, some people, I know people that don't got card on file. They just got the right clients and they don't
Right.
chase no money.
Yeah,
so
yeah, true. That's true.
so but yeah,
Said the
so
right said the system. Like, that's what I'm looking at. Definitely online and listening to you guys, like, that's been in it longer, a whole lot longer than me. Like, you guys have systems, and those systems
yeah.
help run the, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
those systems keep you organized too. So that's
And
what I'm looking.
I take notes from everybody because, like I say, man, I didn't touch it more than 5 years ago, so I'm still ignorant to a lot of stuff. So if I
yeah,
see somebody that look like they got some motion, man, I'm taking notes because I'm like, okay. And then if you drop a video or you got an Instagram or something, and I see it today, and I could take it and use it tomorrow. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Man, that's a huge advantage right there, man. You know what I'm
Game
saying? Just
changer.
to be able to have that, that's game changer, man. You taking info that you
Game
can use
changer.
today and you can literally use it tomorrow. You can
And
not know how to do a leaf job right today and you can be beat down. You can go watch videos all night, get up tomorrow morning, and you'll be able to cut a leaf job by 45 minutes. And you like, man, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
just like
Exactly.
that. So
And
go ahead, bro.
a lot of people won't even actually go out there and look for the information like that. And
You're right.
that's what the funny thing about some people are so macho. They so big
Yeah.
and bad and how they have it figured out that nobody can teach them anything. And then those individuals stay stagnant. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The ones that's able literally diversify yourself
Yeah.
across all boards, you will understand in the end when you continue to grow. For real.
Man, rest in peace to my cousin. That's what he used to always say. Man, don't be that guy. Somebody give you the keys, you throw them in the river and say, I'd rather walk.
Dang.
Don't be that guy. Somebody give you the keys, you throw them in the river and say, I'd rather walk. The man trying to help you get to the destination quicker. You know what I'm saying? So, like you
Right.
say, don't be that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, with the social media and learning off the social media and stuff, what made you jump off into the social media with you being fresh 2 years in? Because I know, like, I'm still figuring out the business. So you trying to figure out social media, you trying to figure out your business. So
Right.
what made you get off into the social media and just put yourself fully out there? Because we make it look easy, but man, trust me, it's a lot of people. It ain't easy.
So
You right.
learn.
Right. It was actually at, I think it was called GIE back then, 2019. I met Johnny with Blaze of Grass, and
Oh, okay.
he was gonna be at like the Toro booth. I think it was Toro booth, and I said, man, I gotta go see Johnny. Like, I mean, I was watching him, online and stuff like that. So I got there, I met Johnny, and Johnny said, so what you doing for your social media? I said, I just got my personal page. I'm posting on my personal page. And he told me, man, that's what you're doing wrong. He said, you got to separate your personal in your business. And he gave me some tips on that. And so from that point on, when he told me that, I think his event was on maybe Thursday or something like that. I got back to the hotel. I created a whole C's Landscaping LLC and Facebook, like right then and there. So that's what got me into it. So now I was active as I was back, like I am now back then, but that was the push, like, because I saw him doing all this stuff on social media, and I say, shoot, man, I know I can do it. So talking with him, it was like a push. You know what I'm saying? Getting around like just good people, man, and people that want to push you, man. It'll make you, it'll help you.
Yeah, it basically helped you just get the confidence to say, after you heard from somebody like him, you like, oh man, it's meant to be. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's big to hear from somebody like that. We all know Blaze of Grass. I'm pretty sure everybody in here know Blaze of Grass, Johnny. But when you get somebody who got a couple 100,000 followers on a couple different social media platforms, tell you that you should start. I mean, man, that's saying a lot right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's on them keys, man.
Yeah. He gave you the keys, and you didn't want to throw them in that river. You feel me?
No.
Because I tell people, man, that social media just different. Like you say, when even we met the couple times, short times at the expo this year, it was like I already knew you. You know what I'm saying? Almost a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was already familiarized with you. You know what I'm saying? Then we talk, and I meet you and your wife, and I'm like, man, good people right there. You know what I'm saying?
It
And I
was
remember,
exactly just like that, bro. Like that's so, like with that social media alone, man. Like you just don't know all the people that's in the industry that's so similar to you. It's crazy, man. It's just really just genuine people. Like literally, I'm talking about all the way down to
just
the
all
soul.
out here hard working, trying to make a dollar, man.
Hard working, trying to make it, trying to make something, trying to find something or turn something into something. See what I'm saying? It's trying to turn something into something big and leave a legacy for your family.
We all
Because it
trying
looks
to leave
like,
a legacy.
because I know with me, it ain't too many. I know with me, I didn't have no business owners in my family really like it that had successful business out here running their stuff. That I can say,
first generation business owner.
I can say, okay, I can go to him and get some advice because he got a successful business out here running. I don't have none of that in my family really. Like I am one of that first generation of a business owner. That's a lot of responsibility on you when you have to be that first one. You're gonna lose time, sleep, all type of stuff trying to figure it out. But with the social media, it made it a lot easier for me to try to, like we spoke before, work smarter and not harder. With diversifying your business more.
I'm gonna tell you something too. This is just me. This is my thinking. I think everybody should have some type of business.
Yeah.
I think everybody should. I mean, you should work your job too, but everybody got something that they can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like we can be on here right now, and they can be somebody going to work, and ain't none of us the best cooks probably, and we out here grinding every day and busy. That's just the idea right now. Let me start up a food truck for just blue collar guys or something. You know what I'm saying? I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about us, we gonna eat all day. We burning off stuff all day. You know what I'm saying? So I think just everybody should start a business. You just got to find out what it is that's what you like. That's what you like. Because I ain't gonna say I like cutting grass, but I love to serve people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it makes sense because, man, my customers, man, they like, dude, I don't want nobody else cut my yard. You feel me? Like, oh man, don't even worry about it next year. You'll be back next year. I had one of the companies, one of my commercial properties. They put the bid in every year about March, and he sent me a thing last month. Was like, look, man, you already locked in for next year. No discussion. I'm not looking for nobody else. It's yours, and I'm waiting on you to jump the price up on me. Basically, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I want to see you have it, just because I don't have to communicate with you a lot. When we do communicate, you get back to me quick and responsive. You know what I'm saying? And you don't turn it into a hassle or a headache. The time he's popped up in town, because they run a commercial, they out of town. He's popped up in town twice. When he popped up in town twice, the property was on point. So it just basically locked me in for next year. You know what I'm saying? And I I think he found me off social media. And
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
crazy, Crowley, because the commercial company is actually down there in Nashville where you at.
that's crazy.
So yeah, he's out of Nashville. So,
Yeah,
but it
but he
just
had to he had to put that Google in there and find
man, he put the
somebody to
Google
service
in, and
that
when he put
to
the that's
find
what he
somebody
said.
in that state, in that
He
city to
said when I
take care
put
of
that
that problem.
Google in, he said, "Man, you killing everybody." You know what I'm saying? And so he thought I had a whole crew. I'm like, man, it's just me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, cool. He was like, you get it done like a crew because we had a crew last year and they couldn't even keep it up. So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
And
So
that's the
So it just, go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead, Marcus, about the impact you have with social media.
you good. Well, that's the difference. Like with the social media, what I'm learning is I'm trying to dial it in to the point where I'm showing what I can do, what my services are, and I'm probably gonna dial it in a little more. Just show all of my most jobs and show all of my scrawl jobs. So
now you
uh,
build that portfolio.
now,
That's your portfolio right there.
yeah,
So live.
Yeah,
yeah,
you need
now,
to see your first 2 years. You need to take before and afters of everything.
Everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. And that's
Yep.
basically building your portfolio moving forward because man, it's gonna save you. So when somebody call or you bump into somebody just in the public, they oh man, you do this and that. Because some people when they think line guy, man, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of time they look at us like we the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
Look, guy.
But
Yeah.
then when you pull that phone out, you hey, look, this is what I do right here. Cause I pull my phone out when I show people them stripes, it's a whole different it automatically changed their whole mindset to like this dude is for real about
He's
yard stuff.
serious about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just said it, Crowley. He's serious about it. So,
Uh-huh.
man, just build your portfolio up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you say, pine straw, mulch, all that, bro. Them is the jobs that you really want. Them is more
Yeah.
profitable than
Sure
actually
live.
mowing. So, you know,
Sure live.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. And you don't have to move the truck. You right there with some pine
yeah,
straw, some mulch, and you not moving. You taking your time, placing it correctly. You got
yeah.
to get paid for not moving that truck like that, man. For real, that's a lot of
and then,
work you doing.
and then
That's what
another
I'm
thing
saying.
I'm gonna tell you too. What I like about you being second year, I'm peeping your hat. Your hat say Siege Landscaping. So with just having Siege Landscaping on there, you've already opened your business to mowing, landscaping, aeration, uh,
Everything.
all that. You know what I'm saying? And I be looking at that because I'm at the point where I kind of want to redo my name. I'm just Boneyard Lawn Service. So a lot of people when they call me, they even ask, "Hey, I see your lawn service. Do you do landscaping also? Do you do this
Hmm.
also?" So just by
Mm.
your name, it opens it up to a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So man, take
And that
all the pictures you can. You know what I'm
got
saying? Before and afters, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm
got
saying? Real talk.
name and the hat and the branding actually came from one of my good friends, man. He's a graphic designer, and
Oh, okay.
he said, man, you need something that's gonna look, that you can put on anything. You can
That's your
put on
Yeah.
stamp.
Yeah.
put on. It's gonna look good on your truck. So like,
Yeah.
he say, let me design you something because this is what he do every day. So he
Yeah.
designed it for me. Of course, he does. He does that. I shoot y'all his
Nah, that
information or what.
logo fire. Nah, I even like
It
I'm looking
is.
at your head. Oh
Yeah.
man,
It's it.
it's a brand. You
It
are
is.
There
branded.
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
So
what
and he
you
said,
want.
Brandon. And so, I got some things in the works for next year. Is definitely I want to put my branding on my truck, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So I,
Yeah.
I, I heard, sometimes you just need your logo and your name, you know what I'm saying? And then let them search for it on Google and find you, you know what I'm saying? So, and of course, I started my Google page. Well, my Google business page.
Yeah.
And I started that this year. So, and I got a few hits on that too. So I'm like, it's
Dang.
coming. I see it. I see the bigger picture coming.
Yeah.
So,
I'm I'm gonna tell you, I got a tip from a guy that's been in the game for years, and he might be watching right now. And he really told me something that man, it really stuck with me because I really one day I was thinking I want my whole truck wrapped. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Yeah.
mm,
And he told me this. He said, "Man, let me tell you something." He said, "When you got your whole truck wrapped, you look like too big and too fancy." And
mm.
some people will be like automatically like he's gonna require a certain amount of money just off the look.
At the gates.
But this what he said, dude. He said, nah, you just need your sign on your door. He said they just need to be able to see that you take pride in your business. You don't have to be the big fancy one, but they want to see that logo on there to let them know he takes pride in what he do. He wants you to know that's his truck. So that's the tip I got from a guy. He hopefully he's in here tonight. Like you say, he been in there 30 years doing his thing. And he told me that when he said that, I was like, man, that do make a lot of sense. Because I get a lot of clients. I've had somebody send me a message that said, we don't want the big fancy company. We just want a regular guy who's trying to make it. I've had like 3 messages like that before. Like, we want to pay you, but we don't want the big fancy dudes out here. We just want a guy who's up and coming, and we want to help him come up type thing. So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. And you see, like everybody in here saying straight facts. So.
I can see that. I can see that for real. Cause I think that's how I came up, because it was a point of time when I had like my logos and stuff on the side of my trailer. I had my little magnet sign on the side of my truck.
Right.
Bro, when I had that sign, I was getting hits from the interstate. If I'm sitting and stop and go traffic, bro, they right there looking at my logo right beside them on my trailer. So they just getting the number. I see people taking pictures. It's just little simple things like that, bro. It'll get you out in the community, and then you'll be surprised. There's a lot of people that's real nervous about actually approaching somebody in public. So if they can see your sign, your number right there, and they can like easily just walk by and get it inconspicuously, bro, that's what people want to do. For real. A lot of people want to just call you. Yeah, just like that.
I'm gonna have a magnet on the side of my truck, and I'm putting on the back of my trailer gate, I'm gonna put my sign, but I'm gonna just have the QR code. Nice. So who's ever behind me, all they gotta do is pull the phone out. You know what I'm saying? So but like I said, when he told me that, because I wanted my truck wrapped. I want you to see me like I'm in that neighborhood posted. And when he said, he's like, nah, he was like, you just need enough to show that you take pride in your business. And I was like, man, that do make sense. That do make sense. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he been doing it 30 years. So he knows something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, but man, we getting almost at the time, man. Marcus, man. Hey, let me drop it again one time for y'all in here so y'all could go follow him. I'll put it in
the comments.
In the comments right here. And there he is right there. Y'all could go follow your man Marcus on Instagram. I got it in there right, Marcus. Is that it, man?
Yeah.
Is that you? Yeah, that's him right there on IG. So, yeah, y'all go follow Marcus, man, on IG, man. Man, it was a pleasure having you on here tonight, man. And man, I wish you the best, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're in your second year in. Listen. You've been with your granddaddy, so I know you know the prices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you cool on the prices.
Damn, but Pop started saying, hey, he need to go up some, and I started saying like, hey, Pop, man, you probably should try a little more for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, learned a lot from Grandpa, man.
That's cool, man. I appreciate you coming on myself personally, man, bro. I appreciate running into you up at the expo. I appreciate you rocking with us at the event, bro. Like this year, this was actually my first time coming up there, bro. And I was like, it was cool. It was a good little vibe up there. I ain't gonna even lie. And I just appreciate running into you up there, because I can tell you solid, man. And they don't make them like us no more, man. We're really a dying breed.
And before we get out here, you gotta tell the wifey what's up. You feel me? Because every time I see you, she's with you and she repping that Siege landscaping gear and that merch. She got it on. You feel? Matter of fact, I seen the second time. No, the day we was about to leave the expo, I seen your wife and I couldn't find you. I said, "Where Marcus at?" You know what I'm saying? She said, "I'm gonna go find him for you." You know what I'm saying? I think we ended up bumping each other before we left and got some pictures and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, definitely tell us what's up too, man.
I appreciate that. And you gonna stay fly for the business, man.
Yeah. Ain't no wrong with that.
Hey, man, but best wishes to you, bro. Man, appreciate you for coming on. And everybody, man, on here, go on IG and follow your boy Siege Landscaping, man.
I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
You good.
Yep,
you good,
we'll holler
bro.
at you, Mark. But yeah, man, so once again, you know what I'm saying? So guys like
Uh,
that, you got somebody 14 years in, I'm 5, he 2. You
true.
know what I'm saying? And you know how much time he's gonna save by being able to get in contact with somebody like Crawley, who's 14 years in, and then he got me,
Mm,
and then he say he done talked to Blades of Grass too. Man, we only good as each other, man. So he got a code advantage right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
definitely. Nice advantage. Now that's what it's all about, man, bro. He's actually willing to learn, and that's
And
that's the
he
other
just
thing.
said, yep,
He's not macho. He's not
yeah,
Mr. Macho. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? For
yeah.
real,
So
because
yeah,
like he ain't gonna throw the keys in the river and say, you know what, I'd rather walk.
man, listen. That's one of the coldest things my cousin told me, man. Let me tell you, next month on the 19th, it'd be 3 years. Nah, I think it'd be 3 or 4 years my cousin passed, man. But he told me that one day, man. He said, man, you know, some people you just can't help, cuz. He said, man, some of these, man, sometimes, man, you try to give them the keys, man, they throw it in the river, tell you they want to walk. He said, man, I'm tired of helping people, man. I swear that's what he told me one day. Hey, messed me up. I had to sit there. I said, boy, that's cold right there.
He ain't lying.
So, but
Hey,
yeah,
bro, he ain't lying, but hey, sometimes you can't. Sometimes, bro, I'll tell you this, man. Like, I was in that situation myself where I felt like I was throwing the damn keys in the river because I felt like
yeah,
I'd rather walk.
yeah.
But the help that I could have received, I was gonna get, that the person that was gonna help me was a
Oh,
full-fledged narcissist. So it
okay.
was like I could you it's like you gotta depend on who you accepting the keys from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you accept it
yeah,
from a narcissist, bro, they'll take you down the pathway to where, like, bro, that's really not you. You know what I'm saying? And you
yeah,
will
yeah. You
start
doing
start
some stuff that's
adapting.
all out of your
You will
character. I
start,
know what you mean.
yeah, adapting some of their philosophies that's kind of getting outside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it can kind of work against you, whoever you receive them keys from too. So you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
get the
You right.
keys for the
You right
right
about that.
people. Some of
Yeah,
them
you right
keys you
about
gotta
that.
throw them in the river.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
got to.
Okay. Yeah, you right about that. So know who you're receiving that help from. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
Make
Make
sure it's
sure when they
genuine.
saying it
It's
that
genuine.
you can see it. Don't
Yeah,
let them
they.
just say it and you can't see it. So
There you go.
man, but man, that's another episode, man. That was a fire episode tonight, man. Once again, and man, I appreciate all y'all who tuned in tonight. The season's slowing down now. Hopefully, man, y'all in
Slowly.
here every Tuesday, man. So,
Exactly.
like I say, we only good as each other. Y'all keep dropping them comments, man, because I'm telling you, when I see these comments and stuff, I'm learning off these comments too. So for
Exactly.
sure. But man, we out of here. Another episode down, and we'll holler at y'all next Tuesday, man. Mo trapping.
Peace.